shot, joke of the short. But they keep those hands up, swing for their fences. All your champ. Swing like you got a thing to lose. It's the ESPC. Beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing, pin the ring and swing. Left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting. No about pin. We bring when right, some body shots fling. I came from the 7 Hills, city of steel, home of the village and brilliant mills. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles. Brother have a kid on his heels. In the ring it's gritty and real. Brave heart man put a kid on his shield. Act daft man put a kid on his. Been bad from when I was swinging up field. Left up give a brother whiplash. Not gonna work with a sit back. Man wanna show but over the top, send him over the ropes like Prince Lash. Send a man through ropes like Hopkins. Go mad like Mike when he lost it. I'm trying to be the best like money. Most guys don't know about boxing. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing. Left right man's head get ping. Can't try a ting. No about pin. We bring when right some body shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing. Left right man's head get ping. Can't try a ting. No about pin. We bring when right some body shots fling.
I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter, I am everything you fear. It's in your ear when the lights start flashing for you. Expectations loud and clear. I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter, I am everything you fear. It's the prize I envision, nature of the beast, no collision, in the cage, when you visit, get to leave, in the distance and it's sacred. Set your expectations, hope you made your reservations, till I land and you face it, what you tasting, advertise and display it, of the heart that you made it, it's an art when I draw you should save it, download it on your playlist, really hoping that you lose, I'm really hoping that you choose, that I'm teaching like it's school, that I'm really hoping you I'm a fighter, I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer. I just need a minute to replenish who I am and who I am.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. What a night we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Up first is the Bulldozer. Up against them, the Artist. First up, the Bulldozer from Mexico. And they'll be facing the Artist from the United States of America.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing in the...
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a event. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. That jab won't score. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
Just see the nerves on the fighter stepping into the ring, Todd. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
And he scores with the counter. Beautiful counter shot. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's a counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
If you're fighting a counter punching, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That counter punch caught him clean. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. He threw a punch and just got countered. They exchanged punches. And he just missed with that left jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Hook misses. How about that time counter shot? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
You let him back into this.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? You're doing good. You're doing good.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Just fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Nice counter. So much firepower here. Good counter punching. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice job to block that uppercut. Beautiful counter punch. Very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. Well done with that counter shot. Misses with the jab. The perfect counter lands. Nice counter shot. Big swing and a miss with the hook. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Those counter punches have to hurt. To be careful for that receipt. And that was it! That was the big shot we were waiting for! This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the tournament's got to put a firecracker.
Just go back out there and win this.
On to the third. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter punch. Nice counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. And now they're right. Punch, counter punch. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in the guess.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Both men step back for just a moment. Hold it right there. A chance to make history. Appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? And down goes the artist. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
This next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, all right. Brush it off, get on with the job.
On to the fourth we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
A perfect counter shot. They both want a highlight reel knockout. That counter shot lands. Just missed with that jab. Nobody home with that hook. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Nice counter punch. No rest for the weary. What a massive upset this would be. And the artist has been dropped. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right there buckled him.
Shot from...
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Beautiful counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Get back out there.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Got to get the momentum shift. And the... I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, and he's out of there.
Beautiful counter punch. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Did you see that? They're in trouble. They somehow weathered the storm.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when they go to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Here was the defense. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Missed him with that uppercut. They block the hook. What's the referee thinking right now? Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. This fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody else.
Forget about that round. It was okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking, you were strapped.
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
There's the bell for round 6. You've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Do you believe what we're seeing? What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
This won't sit well with their opponent. The perfect counter lands. Nice exchange here from both men. He's dominating him, and he's going to let him know all about it. the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
That hook won't score. That counter punch caught him clean. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And that'll do it as the bulldozer goes down. And you can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
A shot from...
What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
On the job.
Great work. I love it. I love it. That just...
Nice counter shot. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Nice counter punch right up the middle. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
I've got to see that again.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a